I'm reading about Neymar, actually.
What are you reading about him?
It's called preparation.
What? No, you do.
You are messaging Sol.
No. Preparation. During the show. We started at 5.
Nah, he's messaging Sol Bamba there.
Thanks for that.
I'll pay you later.
So, yeah, we've got to talk about Neymar. There are reports saying that that PSG are ready to let him go or willing to listen to offers for him. I mean, they broke the record when they kind of changed football when they did that crazy, what was it, 200 million or something to sign him in the window from Barcelona. We know he's got the ability. We've seen it before. But I guess would you take him at your football club? And again, the question also, the side question is who's better in their prime? Would you go Salah, Bale or Neymar? Get your text in 81089 or tweet at talkSPORT. We can even pick up the phone and give us a call 03717 223344. Crookie, I'll come to you first. You said you'd take him at Manchester United. Why?
Because he is a world-class player. 342 goals, I think, across the course of his club career.
But is he what United need?
You'll get so much stick for that. He's the most underrated player as well, by the way. Carry on.
Is he what United need in terms of character? Probably not. And actually, just looking at the comments from the PSG president, he was sort of saying that, will we sell Neymar? Potentially. Either way, there's a lot of players who have to do more this season. I mean, that's a clear message at Neymar that he underperformed last year.
But they bought him because he said that he wanted to run his own. Well, he was tired of being a Messi shadow and Suarez. He wanted to run his own team. But I wouldn't say it's gone particularly well at PSG. They've not got to they've got to a final where they were beaten by Bayern Munich, if I can remember rightly. But when you look at the team now, quite clearly Mbappe's the best player in that team.
I agree with that. And if you're saying who would you rather have, Neymar or Mbappe, it'd be Mbappe, hands down. But listen, you can't deny he's a talented player. We were having this chat actually on the Sunday session with Dean Saunders earlier, and his view was that you've got Messi and Ronaldo as sort of the world-class players. I think we've had the same conversation. And Neymar, Gareth Bale in his pomp and the like, are probably Lewandowski are just underneath that bracket. I would go along with that, but would he improve Manchester United if you got a fully focused Neymar? Of course he would. But I guess that's the problem. You know, how much is he focused on wanting to get back to his best because he hasn't been there for some time? I think the reason that he's disliked by fans outside of Paris and maybe even inside PSG as well is because of the histrionics that he brings. You know, the play acting, the rolling around in agony when there's nothing wrong with him. He's on huge wages as well. Huge wages. And that's why they're going to struggle to shift him. I mean, there was a report in France where they're clearly trying to push him out the door, saying that the only clubs that could afford him are Manchester United, Chelsea and Newcastle. Absolutely no chance does Eddie Howe go for Neymar.
No.
A million miles away from being the type of player that Eddie Howe signs. I know you think Chelsea might just be crazy enough. I don't see Manchester United going through this rebuild, going down that road. He's been mentioned with Juventus, but he'd have to take a big pay cut. I think he'll stay at PSG.
Do you know, we've had a couple of texts in about this. I mean, we've got one that says, Darren Ambrose, don't you dare mention Neymar to Newcastle or I'll come down to London and give you a Chinese
What's his
burn.
name?
Mark Morrison.
Yeah, he was, because I said about Gareth Bale yesterday, and he was messaging about Bale saying no chance.
That's not the Mark Morrison, is it?
I think so, yeah.
Return of the Mac?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Wow.
I know him, he's a friend of mine.
We've got another one, Sam from Cambridge. He put Neymar, with the ball at his feet, is probably the best freestyle footballer we've seen since Ronaldinho. But his work rate, attitude, lack of interest, most games, is what it will always stop him from being world-class football. I think I may say football player. Such a shame, never reached his full potential. That's Sam
I think
from
he's
Cambridge.
right. I think he's right.
Yeah.
I mean, he's been injured quite a lot for PSG. He's never played a full season. I think if you look at the 5 years he's been there in what a 38 game league, 20, 17, 15, 18, 22. So he's never really played them all. He gets a lot of grief. He scored 100 goals in 144 games in total for PSG. That's a great return. If you had someone at Spurs scoring 100 in 144, you'd say he's a well beater.
Yeah, but it's in the French league. It's in the French
Harry
league.
Kane does that in the Prem.
Exactly, and he's world class. Neymar is always going to be questioned unless Brazil win the World Cup. You know what it's like, especially Brazilians.
Yeah.
All the top legends have won the World Cup.
All won it.
And there's an opportunity.
Not all, but yeah.
Well, there's an opportunity
Most, yeah.
in Qatar that they're going to be one of the favourites once again. So that could change his legacy in terms of Brazil. But you remember the MSN partnerships? Can you call 3 a partnership? The MSN, Messi, Neymar, Suarez.
The trio.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Some of the play that they used to do. So he gets underrated. I do agree, Crookie. Some of his antics on the pitch doesn't help him. He doesn't help himself. I don't think he cares, to be honest. But he would say he's world class as well. Daz. you'd not take him at Arsenal?
Probably not. No, I just don't think with the young players that Mikel Arteta is trying to do. I think if you sign a player like that at a club like Arsenal that are trying to rebuild, it then focuses from the team and it's all about him. And I don't think necessarily that Arsenal need that. I don't think Manchester United need that.